tear the roof off.
Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to closing out the season, Stan. It's a little bittersweet for the guys who have already said they're going to retire. We're going to miss them.
Yeah, it can lead to some emotional farewell games. And if the guy's a star, even the opposing fans may celebrate his career on that night.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. They've got Jalen Duren. Asar Thompson is out there with Cade Cunningham. And it's Coles in at the 4. Shot clock at 3. And it's in there.
Well, that's good awareness from Thompson, making sure to get off a quality look in time.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Much of our discussion centered around Cade Cunningham. He said that's their catalyst. They look to him to control the pace, to read the defense, and to make the right basketball play, which he usually does. He is very tough to neutralize. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you for that.
Well, that's where Cunningham does his best work, from the free throw line down.
And Stan, when you think of the most athletic teams in the NBA, the Pistons have to be right up there.
Yeah, a handful of supreme athletes. And most importantly, Kevin, they use that athleticism to attack and disrupt. That's what makes the difference.
Here's Cunningham. The Warriors making the shot. Pass to Duren. And here's Cunningham. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And, guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Here's Cole. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Cunningham outside. Got a hand on it. They recover it. Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Connects again from distance.
Well, we expected him to come in firing. It's just another three-point barrage.
What a phenomenal run it's been for him. Nearing 5th on the list of most triples in a season. Here's Cunningham. It's hauled in by MP.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Outside, Martin. A 3 from MP. And the Warriors, another 3.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
A serious power move from the point.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position.
And 101 left in the first quarter. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. That's a 2 from Cunningham. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Duren. It's checked in for Golden State. Christie comes in for Avdia. A 3 from MP. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Cunningham's shot is off.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And here's MP for 3. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
The shot and game clock separated by 4. Collins passes to Peterson. Pistons keep it alive. Cunningham. Down it goes. That's 4 made from the field. He's 4 of 8.
I love the hustle there from Cunningham. Plays like that demonstrate leadership.
And the dunk by NP.
building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors. 13 points up. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And it seems that also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
On the court for the Pistons, they've got Dawson. Also Collins out there, and it's Peterson in at the 3 spot. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against San Antonio played some superb basketball. He dropped 56 points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. He was a force of nature in that game. He made the opposition look utterly helpless.
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for different measures. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
The Pistons shooting their first free throw of the night here. Pajemski, he's checked in for Christie. And GA, you know, some people argue that defense has declined in recent years. Would you agree?
I think mostly it's just harder to defend in today's game. You have to cover so much more ground, and with the lack of physicality, it just makes it more challenging.
Here's Cunningham over MP. You know, Stan, when you talk about the skill set Cade Cunningham possesses, what impresses you most?
I think a couple of things, Kevin. Number one, his poise is outstanding. This guy never gets bothered by anything that happens in a game, by any type of adversity. He's just going to come back with this.
And again for 3.
Night in and night out, you can count on him to stretch the defense and just open up the floor.
Would you believe he's now tied for 5th most triples in a single season? It's amazing. Avdia, 9 points in the game so far. And here's MP for 3. He's off on that one.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Thompson.
Well, he had the defense right in his face, but Thompson showed no problem.
Good, another from 3.
Now claiming the mark for hitting the 5th most threes in a season. Wow.
A tremendous feat. It's incredible how he can control the game from the perimeter. Thompson outside. There's a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own. It's no good. The 3 from MP. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Here's Strickland. Still without a basket. Here's Pacciani. Avdia with the rebound. Warriors leading by 17. MP inside. Cunningham's there. Oh, and he misses the dunk. Fires from deep. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Yeah, Cunningham can very effectively run an offense. He knows when and where to move the ball.
And so we've got 1:13 left to play here in the half.
Nice work defensively to contest that shot right at the rim. Nothing easy.
Nailed from three-point land. MP's got 35.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Nice ball movement by Detroit. Pass to Cunningham. Fires the 3. He can't get that one.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
MP, no good. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against the Spurs. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham. Cunningham's got 3 assists in the game. The 3 from MP. It's good from long range. MP's got 38 points.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
It shows you how crucial communication is. They clearly weren't on the same page there.
Beyond the arc. Rebound, Detroit. Thompson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's MP. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. The Warriors on top, delivering the blowout. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports.
Hey folks, happy you joined us.
Defensively, play like you care, that's all.
Well, there's also a talent gap, right? I mean, what can they do about that tonight?
Okay, now we've got some time to take a look at the Eastern Conference. Thank you for being with us. Now
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Hunter is out there with Martin. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. Then it's MP. And it's Avdia in at the 3 spot. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Cunningham's shot is off. And so MP will bring it up for the Warriors. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. Buries the long-range jumper.
Flashy ball handling by MP. I like seeing him get creative.
From outside the arc, Avdia with the rebound.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks. Plenty of pressure for a player like Cade Cunningham, asked to shoulder the load. He said, that's what I asked for, to be in the NBA, to be in these moments. I try not to shy away from them. He practices meditation, and he says it's really helped me. Anytime I need to just reset, I can do it. Guys?
Able to dial it in. Okay, Allie, thanks. No one near him. And again, Cunningham missing.
Not a great start to the second half, just 1 for 4.
And yet, another basket.
And his extraordinary offensive play has put him in an elite group.
Yeah, when it comes to the number of 50-point games in a season, he is now number 5 all time. Here's Strickland. He sticks that one in from 20 feet away. Strickland's got 5 points so far. Golden State's gotten going here in the second half from outside, nailing 3 of 4 from the arc. Hands it from downtown.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Here's Strickland. He has 5. Pass to Cole. And the three off target.
Well, that's a shot the defense felt like they could live with, and it worked out for them that time.
The three from MP. Detroit with the rebound. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That team is a little road weary right now. That is the 6th consecutive game away from home.
That's just great effort by MP at the defensive end. Yeah, and they're fighting to get back in this one, but unfortunately, he just keeps coming up empty.
Here's Strickland. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Off target from three-point range.
Wow, his shooting woes continue, and it's weighing down this offense.
Now Detroit moving it up. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. 14 points for Cade Cunningham.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, that's the tenacity you have to have inside. MP knew it would be physical.
The Warriors have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one. And he makes the first. And both free throws good for MP. 1:16 left in the third quarter of the game. Collins passes to Strickland. Now here's Thompson, defended by Christie. Collins wide open, he fires. Off target with his three. The Warriors have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And the Warriors have gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Cast for anything more than that. On the court for the Pistons, we've got Thompson. Duren out there with Cade Cunningham. And it's Strickland in at the 2. Here's Duren. And Duren slams it in.
Well, physical play by Duren at the rim, which doesn't allow much room for interference.
Wasted no time on that one. MP's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Warriors. Pass to Cole. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Golden State's gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. So, coach, in the last 26 years, only 3 Eastern Conference teams have been NBA Finals favorites. Anything need to change there?
You know, I really don't think so, Kevin. I'm not sure it matters to people. I mean, the NBA Finals, you're going to have one team from the East, one team from the West, and people are going to watch because you're down to the last series for a championship. I think it's a conversational point to talk about one conference dominating, but I don't think in a given year fans really care.
Thompson passes to Cole. Lets it go with the 3. Christie with the rebound. The Warriors have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Cunningham. Here's Thompson, and Thompson slams it home.
Well, you see there the link that Cunningham has on the defensive end. Has a great steal to get that started.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected team.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always...
And it's a great finish!
Oh, my gosh. When Cunningham's showing his game extends above the rim.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooters.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And now racking up there, I can't believe I'm saying it, 71st victory of the season. Wow. Not something that happens often. What a ride it's been for this team.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Fires for three. And again for three. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to Strickland. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on.
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every